What's up, guys? Today I'll be watching Black Mirror episode 2. I have no idea what this episode is going to be about, but based on what I understand now, I think the each and every episode is going to be its own story. So I'm really intrigued on what this episode is going to be like, to be honest. So yeah, if you like my reaction, leave a like, subscribe. Let's watch the episode.
New from Race Babes, the hottest girls in the nastiest situations.
I'm confused right now, that's why I'm not saying anything, but seems like he is in the future. Like everything is just too much of a trick, everything is just too much technology. So exercising while you're watching some shows, and that's not a really bad idea, I feel like some people, as long as you keep on moving your legs, it will be really cool. I don't even find that all funny. Like, what is the fun part about that? I guess we all have different views when it comes to what we find funny, but yeah, this is to me just gross. That's not fun. Like, I think the part of being a musician is to actually be able to hold your equipment and actually use it, not just magically do it in the air. Like, it's kind of boring. uh, if this is the next person to you, you'll be like embarrassed for him and for yourself.
You make the call on Hotshot.
So every time you skip the ad, there's a penalty. Come on. He doesn't want all these adverts. He just wants to play his game. Like, come on. I'm so annoyed right now.
Resume viewing. Resume viewing. Resume viewing.
Oh, so if you close your eyes, this happens. Now you have to open your eyes.
Hey, what else are you planning to do with that hand?
I'm Roxy.
So what happens if you lose all your credits, or does you keep on watching the adverts also like increase your credits? How do you get the credits to? So maybe your credits, will come from doing this. That I think that's how your credits come. Like every time you go and grind. So if you do end up skipping the ads, so you never really move on or move back. It's just like every time you go on this, you replenish all the credits that you lost by skipping the ads. So you shouldn't skip the ads if you really want to keep on any more credits, right?
Best thing about my new lifestyle. Where do I start? I love choosing my own clothes, and I love gold. I feel like it really expresses who I really am.
Yeah, so many credits. It's like so many. Dude is in love, I think. I think he does have somewhat of an interest in here. Too much staring, dude. Too much staring. Just keep your head on the screen. So she likes him. He likes her. What about it? Does he like him back? I don't think so, but maybe we'll find out later on. It's like a love triangle here going on. wondering if this episode is about, you know, the love triangle, if there's going to be more.
Come on.
Wait, there's a knack to it.
You take your fingers off.
Trust me.
Somebody will show you the trick and now you're doing it. Like, I know that is just helping out, but I feel sorry for that girl.
Walking away now. You loon.
I can live with it.
He's so happy for the reasons he likes it, and also, you know, this real thing about singing and all of that. So happy. You can see him right now that his mood is so different from the first time we met him in this place. Yeah. I don't think he can no longer skip those ads anymore. He doesn't have the finance to do it. That
New from Wraith Babes, the hottest girls in the nastiest situations.
he's still keen, but yeah, this is going to eat him. He has to do more of those circling thing. Yeah, I would feel uncomfortable in this place.
Hand. Show me your hand. Okay, you two.
That's not fair. She's new. That's not fair.
I don't pick the order.
I've waited here all.
I said I don't pick the order now. Move, move, move.
The order.
But I'm a good singer. I can sing. I'm a good singer. I am.
Stand aside.
It's not fair. It's not fair.
I understand why she's mad. She has been on this place for a long time. Then somebody just enters. There's not even 5 minutes. You're like, okay, come. Like, yeah, you'll be free as too.
Yeah, it's just a touch of light foot. It'll pass. Make the most of it. I mean, you can't get this stuff anywhere else.
Don't keep on drinking it if it's making you feel uncomfortable.
Right, you're on.
I think she's not going to do what she's going to mess up. All right, like, I'm afraid to watch this part because like something's going to go wrong. She was not ready. She was sort of forced, but also not forced. Like she was like, okay, I can try to do it.
Lifting up your top for me? Hey, can you take off your top? I want to check out those titties.
No, hell no, don't do it. Say, nah, I'm not gonna do that.
No titties? She says she's here to sing. I gotta see those titties though. Come on, girl.
And I'd probably do it for entertainment, but it would be annoying just to be on stage and if somebody's acting this way, you will be annoyed. After going all that, she won't be ready. She won't be like mentally ready, but she was never ready to begin with it. But I hope she nails it out.
Blame me. Try to shame me. And still I'll care for you.
She does have a wonderful voice, so I'm hoping she's going to succeed and go to the next stage. I don't know what is the next stage after this.
Foolish, they can see you like I can.
Please don't mess up. Don't mess up. Don't mess up.
In an erotic scenario. Getting pretty turned on, if I'm honest.
Yeah, these are the worst judges, to be honest. This is about singing, not the
Pure
your
beauty.
dead minds.
Seems to be a knockout figure. And this sort of interesting innocence going on. And that's something I think Wraith's erotica channels could really play with.
Absolutely. That's what I.
Don't go there. I think she should leave. You don't go there. To make things worse.
You will never have to peddle a game. Not 1 minute. We really work.
Refuse. Refuse is an option, right? You can refuse, right?
Medicate against that. You will have pleasure forever.
Realistically, sweetheart, it is that or the bike.
Yeah, go for the bike. Go for the bike.
Tip off it.
I do want to.
Do we have a decision?
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. She's gonna do it. No. But she'll be happy about this, but it at least she has a mind right there.
Well done.
So she said yes.
Fuck off over it.
It's a dream. I get to live in a beautiful.
I bet he's feeling guilty because if it wasn't for him trying to push her to be a singer, she wouldn't be in the situation that she is. But also, it's also her fault. She could have easily refused and said that I want to go back on the bike. Simple as that. Wow, his credits are very low. I'm wondering what he will pay him when his credits run out.
Insufficient funds.
Oh, so he doesn't have the choice to.
Hi, Mummy.
You had a hot shot. You were real impressive.
You can close your eyes.
Resume viewing. Resume viewing. Resume viewing. Resume viewing.
No. What will happen if you don't? He doesn't want to see this and he feels guilty. It's eating him alive. Oh no, don't do it. So he wants to increase his credits. Then what does he do after credit? I wonder what his main goal right now is. He's going to try dancing. He's going to go to the show, then try dancing or singing. I don't think singing is an option. That he should forget about it. Have something else. Okay, he's becoming more jagged the more we see, exercises. He wants to reach 15. It's going to go 0. So let's should do it. Let's do some more exercise to get into the hundreds so that when he does use. Oh, I think he has other ideas besides the dancing and all that. I feel like it's gonna kill somebody.
Right, we're going to preview, all right? You want to follow me in the back?
You're a prick.
I wonder what his goal is this time.
Stand there.
I'm really interested, but that thing on the glass, I feel like he's going to try to kill somebody.
Go.
So what is going to do? What is he going to do? Dance, then kill, or kill and Yeah, that is
Fucking cock.
some sort of a performance for sure. I don't know if you could say talent, but it is some sort of performance.
So, but you get any on me, dog, I swear to God, I'll kick your ass back to life just so I can cut your goddamn head off.
Yeah, you'll be like, especially you come here, come and try that.
Well, come on,
Yeah, well, come on.
as requested. What do you want to say?
Yeah, what does he want to say? This is going to be somewhat of cringe, right?
Have you prepared a speech? Is that it?
He didn't prepare a speech, did he?
Fat man up a pole, we'll laugh ourselves feral because we've earned the right. We've done solo time and he's slacking the scum, so ha 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 at him.
Like he's rapping, singing.
We don't know any better. All we know is
It's,
fake fodder and buying shit. That's how we speak to each other, how we express ourselves.
I don't think they care about all that. That's why they said this is all going to be somewhat cringy, but at the same time, he's saying what is his emotions out.
That's not even there. Show us
But
something real
I
and free and
guess
beautiful. You couldn't. Yeah? It break us. We're too numb for it. Our minds would choke. There's only so much wonder we can bear. That's why when you
this is more for like a poem than it is a free speech.
augmented and packaged and pumped through 10,000. Powering what? All tiny cells and tiny screens and bigger cells.
He's a great actor, to be honest. He's a great actor. Like, he's really, really amazing.
Fuck you all for taking the one thing I ever came close to anything real about anything. But oozing around it.
Ooh, yeah, like I said, this was going to be cringy, but at the same time, it's really
Then fuck
painful if you really look into through his eyes.
you from me, for us, for everyone. Fuck you.
Oh, he's really mad. Like, that's all I wanted to say. He's an amazing actor, to be honest. He is really amazing.
I think I'm right in saying we do feel it. Even me. I know you've got me down as this creature.
Hey, you kind of a creature. You talk like a creature. You act like a creature. You're not a creature, but at the same time, it's hard for anybody to understand.
Such great passion.
He was alright.
It was alright. It was the reason why things ended up.
Need gimmick.
What do you say? 30 minutes, twice a week?
But at the end of the day, it's going to be like just agreeing on everything they say. Right? Like, I really was wondering what was his main goal. So we don't know if he agreed or not.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. That was achingly terrible.
Yep. Chuck finally got a chance and she's actually terrible at singing.
They say, yeah, right. Farewell forever.
Is he going to kill himself live?
To the same time next week.
So this is his new lifestyle. It's not much of an improvement. It is a little bit of an improvement, but he lost what he really wanted. He really liked that girl. Okay, so that is episode 2 of Black Mirror. So now I think I understand the concept behind this show, Black Mirror. At first, I thought it was going to be like another regular show where you watch each episode, a continuous story from episode 1 to the last episode of the season. Sometimes even the story continues beyond just the one season. It's like a major story with other little acts in there that actually do complete within a season or a few episodes. So I thought this was going to be somewhat in the same category, Black Mirror. But no. No. This show is just like each and every episode is a very, very different from, like, it's not a continuous. Each and episode stands on its own. It starts and ends on its own. How it ends, it's like doesn't matter if you're satisfied with it or not. It ends in a way of like, if they do want to pick up on it, like, okay, maybe in third, like this second episode, for example, maybe if they do want to continue with it, they can continue. Maybe in the next season or the third season, they can actually do that. So yeah, it just feels like they're just a bunch of films within a season, and I think that's actually a good concept. It is actually a good concept because you are not really tied to anything. Your stories are much of rolling, just going on like different story. Like you are not even restricted to one director. Each and every episode can have their own director and their own new director. And I feel like this is actually a good idea for a show like this, because they can just say anybody who's willing to direct an episode. You can, let's say you are an aspiring director, you want to direct your own show, not show as such, but you have an idea in your mind, and this show could be that show where you can actually go and do what you think, or as long as it's within their budget, and it also ends within just one episode. So it's like they take a story, like you make an amazing story, believe it's an amazing, you send it to them, they're like, okay, this is great, this is come work with other people. Then you go there, they help you find the cast and crew, and help you say they're starting out. Maybe they have a director there who's overall like an overall director, the ones that will help you accomplish your story and make it fine as possible. Maybe they will do that. So you get to see your story on one of the most popular TV show. It's really amazing to me. I feel like it's a really amazing idea, a concept, because you can just keep on doing that with a lot of people, ideas, and every person who's aspiring to being a director can actually go and see one of their works being watched by a lot of people. You get to see your show. I think it's really amazing just to see it. Even if it's one episode, there are thousands, if not millions of people just watching that episode, and they will say if it's amazing, and then you are recognized. You have launched your career, and you keep on going and you keep on doing it. So yeah, I think the concept of this show is really amazing. That's why I love it. Now for this episode, what do you feel about it? What do you think? Okay, so before the last episode, which was food, it was about animals and all of that. Like that was the most weirdest episode I ever seen. Like I was like, okay, this is a cringe, but it was what it was. So this episode, we have our main characters in this futuristic place. Like it was confusing at first. I was trying to observe like what is happening. It was really confusing, but yeah, based on what I've seen, I say it was in this place, where everything is futuristic, and it's to be honest, it was boring. Not the episode, but if the future is somewhat like that, it's boring. Because it's just mm, like people, the way they end their currents, what they do with it. You don't even use it for yourself. You use it for your visual self. Why? I don't know. Maybe the world was. They can no longer go outside. Maybe there's, bad gas or something. I don't know. I don't know if they even addressed it. I don't think they even addressed why people are living in this contained place. So people are now coming sort of visual, and the way they end their currents is just by doing those bicycle thing. And I think the word the bicycle thing is to generate power. That's what I think about it. You do the bicycle thing, you get credits. These credits can use them to use them on your visual character, clothes and everything like that. For some people, they like it. I feel like some introverts and some gamers will be like, I'm fine with this. Go out and then maybe grind for a day. I get a few millions of credits. I can use it to buy this game or do this, and maybe I can stay in for 2 days using my credits. Then when they're about to end, I go in, then grind. Then you just change it, and you can even do it while you're grinding. You play your games while you're grinding. So it's both. So for some people they enjoy it, but for some people, like our main character would see, is that you want something real. You want real things, like how the world, I would assume, used to be, where people can actually buy things, can actually live real life, going outside and everything like that. But the only closest thing that was real to him was that he heard that girl singing and he was like, yeah, I really like that. I think she should go and sing. And he was even willing. He actually did, finance to actually go and get to actually go and do the audition and all that. But the result of that was mm, the annoying part of it. And this is where part of like, okay, if you have somewhat of a concept of, okay, this is how the things are gonna play out, since this happened, this should happen and all that. Yeah, this episode doesn't play by your rules, it plays by its own rules. It's almost like a, of course, our main characters did really care about that girl to the extent of almost killing himself. But when he was offered the chance to live a better life, he chose that. He chose that. And I think he maybe just thought like, no matter what I do, I'll never really get to go to a, I'll never really be able to be with her. She's now doing those erotic things. So at least let me just live my life, and at least this time I cannot be forced to watch those adverts of her doing those things. So that's that's the good thing about it. So yeah, how do you expect somebody to think, okay, he's going to do some massacre, kill those judges, because obviously they were the reason. Like, she wanted to be saying that they forced her to they didn't force it, honestly. She chose that path, which I actually blame her. She could have just said, no, I'm going back to the biking, but I think she thought of a lot of things, and she was like, okay, you know what, I really don't want to keep on living that life anymore, so I mean, we're just going to be used for the people seeing without entertainment, which she ended up doing. uh Weird, but it was what happened. And for him, I feel like he was pissed, not just because she no longer has access to it, but at the same time, he removed about 50 million credits to make a go on the stage. It's still, she should have just said no, so that she could go back to him. At least they've tried that, but she didn't really. She just, maybe it was peer pressure or what. Yeah. And I think this is also partly peer pressure, because we can see that the reason she actually ended up going to sing that place was peer pressure from our main character. He was insisting she go. She has an amazing voice. She did have an amazing voice. So he was like, you can go, give her something real, go and sing. And she was like, yeah, I don't know. She really wasn't really leaning towards singing, but because of the pressure, she ended up doing it. And, everything else ended up playing out the way it did. So, yeah, a character, was she just falls apart when she is into this situation where she's being applied pressure to accept or deny something. She's just follows what the crowd says, which is a really, really major flaw for her character. And she ended up being that kind of character. So yeah, and I do love that we get to see that with a lot of different characters and this who act differently, like I said before, the whole introvert thing. So yeah, they really try to make sure that you understand what it's like, leaving this place. They really went, I think the pace was all right. It was not amazing, but it was also not bad. It was really, really, I think it was good, to be honest. All right is bad word. I think it was good. It was really good. So yeah, and also we got to see that girl who actually did have a crush on him, but never really got to say what she feels towards him. Maybe she should have made the first move, because he was never gonna, he was already looking for somebody else, looking for somebody. So maybe if she did it earlier, everything that ended up happening would have never happened. So there's that. And also maybe, no, they, when they are busy doing all the spice skills, they're not maybe allowed to live together. So that's also a major caveat, but it is the situation, so it is what it is. So yeah, that's my review for episode 2 of Black Mirror. A weird, interesting show, and I'm really looking forward to the next episode. And it's not because I'm looking towards to the continuation of this episode, but it's because I'm really looking towards to see what kind of weird episode the next episode is going to be. That's it. Like, there isn't really anything else I'm really looking for. Like, I really do like this show, to be honest. I understand why it's one of the most highly rated show out there because of this concept. Yeah, and I know that there are going to be some episodes where I'm going to be like, ish, I don't like this episode at all. It's a bad episode. There's some episodes that are going to be like, I wish this was a movie or this will continues forever. And this one is not something that I wish for it to continue, but also I do like it. I really do like it. It's really nice to just sit and watch. And it's, you know, if you really want somebody to watch an episode it's for this show, don't really have to say, oh, you have to watch the entire series for them to understand. You can just go Black Mirror season 2 episode 3. It's really amazing. Watch that episode alone. It's, you know, it's really amazing. You can just do that because they don't have another story, like it's not connected to another episode. It's just it starts and ends within one episode. So that's really a major or a good thing about this show. So yeah, anyway guys, if you like my review and my reaction to this episode, make sure that you do leave a like, subscribe, comment down below what are your thoughts when you watch this episode. With that being said, I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.